Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. I can't wait to see the sun come out. My aching head. I've been letting water out of the pool for like almost every day. Last night, we got pummeled. The lightning and the thunder last night was incredible. Welcome to the Sicilian Corner, everybody. This is Mikey. And this good-looking dude sitting next to me over here, he's going to be my co-host. Not only is he my co-host, but he's also a very good friend. And someone that we have an interesting story to tell how we met. Stephen Savio. Stephen, how are you?
Good morning, Mike. It's happy to be back here at the Sicilian Corner. It's much quieter, though.
Oh, yeah. Tommy's not with me. That's right. I actually have to bring a bottle of water now. I never had a chance to say two words. And, his mouth was nonstop. Hey, listen, you and Laura, how many years you been married?
26 in September.
A salute. I think that's fantastic, man. Lucille and I had 53 years.
Yeah, wonderful lady.
Oh, I had a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun. A lot of laughs. You knew exactly what was on her mind, right? She didn't hold nothing back. Boom, hit you over the head. But anyway, I know you guys travel a lot.
Yes.
Do you like bed and breakfast?
I like breakfast.
Do you like bed and breakfast inns?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I enjoy them.
Don't try to be, comical, because it doesn't work.
It's true.
It doesn't work.
My wife just tells me to sing. That's it.
Don't
tell any jokes.
You got a great voice.
And don't dance.
All right. Well, listen, I have a bed and breakfast that's up in Stowe, Vermont, that I'm recommending to all our Sicilian Corner listeners. I was up there about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, and it was just a nice experience. You want to unwind? This is the place to go. It's called the Stonehill Inn. And right now, we're fortunate enough to have on with us Todd and Chrissy Rolling. Hi, guys. How are you? Hello. Can you hear me okay?
You guys can hear us?
I'm on unmute.
Oh, there you are. There you are.
All right, hello.
All right. Well, how you doing, guys? I know you've been getting pummeled by severe rain in Vermont, and it's a shame all the damage that's going on. And you guys have been fortunate because of your property is up really high. And I wanted, my experience at bed and breakfast inns. Every time I go to one, I say, this isn't a bad gig. This looks like it would be kind of fun work. And after watching what you guys have to go through in a normal day, in the amount of hours you work, I said to myself, man, this isn't quite exactly what I had in mind. Why don't you tell us, our listeners, about the Stonehill Inn? Todd, you want to start?
Sure. Well, just playing off what you just said, what we do is not hard. It's just long. I mean, we work from breakfast all the way until 10 o'clock at night. And, it's not constant or anything like that, but it is like some days are busy, some days aren't so busy. It's a toss up. But going to the inn, we have an inn in Stowe. It's 9.5 acres right off the mountain road. It's located just halfway between the mountain ski resort, and the village. We have 9 rooms, just 9 rooms. So got to book early. For fall, we're almost completely full.
That's wonderful.
We have each room is appointed with a king bed, double-sided fireplace, double jacuzzi tub, huge bathrooms. It's sliding back glass to the back gardens and waterfall. It is truly a couple's getaway. We don't allow children, so there's no children.
Yay! Adults only. Yay!
Gourmet breakfast prepared by yours truly.
And let me say this, and I'm not, because you're sitting in front of us, I'm not saying it for this, but your breakfast, man, let me tell you, that's ample. That satisfies you for the whole day. I mean, it gets you up to the supper time at night. This place is really nice. You would love it. You would really, really love it. You'd be walking around out by where the waterfall is.
Yes.
In the morning. you could go out there and serenade the guest.
Is it a natural waterfall?
No, it's they
No,
made
it's
it,
a recirculating water,
but it's
but it looks natural.
Oh,
It does.
yeah.
It looks natural.
it's
Well, no, I didn't know if the property was on a river or something that had a waterfall.
No,
it's on a hill.
It's a man-made.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And Christy, you have your hands full because you deal more with the public than Todd does.
A little bit.
Most of the people, I would think, because of what you your property and the people who would go to a property like yours, you deal with a very good quality, a caliber of people, I would think. Correct?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, 99.9% of everyone who comes here is absolutely lovely. I mean, just lovely. There's like a 0.1% that's a little demanding, but it's okay. We've learned how to deal with it. And if I can't deal with it, he's better at it. If he's not dealing with it, then I'm better at it.
Well, that's a wonderful thing because it's just like working retail. You can't please everybody. You can try awful hard, but sometimes you got to bite your upper lip
Oh,
and
yeah. I know that.
and kind of walk away.
Really
Walk away.
pleasing everybody. There's not anybody who's ever left here mad.
All right, that's cool. So you're just about booked for the whole fall. Is that what you said,
Yeah.
Chrissy?
Yeah.
Wow, how's that, huh?
October
sorry?
books up about a year in advance.
Jeez,
Yeah.
that's
The
good to know
fall-
for next year.
The fall in
you know,
Vermont is very, very sought after worldwide. I mean, people come from all over the world to see the fall in Vermont.
You know, well, I have the both of you on the air. I was doing a little bit of research, and I could not believe the amount of awards that the Stonehill Inn has won. Would you like to talk a little bit about that, Chrissy?
Sure. Every year, I mean, since we've been here, and even before we were here, we've owned it for 7 years. The inn has been up for multiple awards with TripAdvisor, with Trip Savvy, with Lux Life magazine. I mean, there's so many I can't remember them all, but usually it's Traveler's Choice, and then if you get Traveler's Choice so many years in a row, which we have, then you get an even bigger award. So
Yeah, I mean, there had to be probably at least 10 or 12 awards. I mean, you got the best of the best awards in the United States. You guys are ranked in the top 100% of bed and breakfast. Boy, I'll tell you, that doesn't come easy. That takes a lot of freaking work. And neither one of you had hospitality backgrounds, correct?
No.
You just went into this cold turkey.
Yeah.
I love it. That takes some cookies, let me tell you.
Yeah.
Some of our viewers are writing in, Andy Parisi, and you remember Barbara, and Barbara wrote in and she says, I highly, highly recommend it.
Aww.
And she's also saying hello to Todd, to you, and to Christy. And she spelled your name wrong, but that's okay.
That's all right.
She put a C, but everybody spells it differently anyway, right?
There's like
That's
1,000.
True.
The breakfast, Todd. Again, I have to go back to that because your dining room. Explain to our listeners about your little dining room and how sunlit it is.
Well, it juts out from the building, so it's completely almost 360 degrees glass, and so windows. And so on a snowy day or on a beautiful spring morning, there it is.
There's a picture of it right there. Yeah,
it is just breathtaking. I mean, in the winter when it's snowing, it's like sitting and having breakfast inside of a snow globe. It is in the summer.
Cool. Except you're warm.
Just from my perspective, from seeing the pictures, my take on your
Bed and breakfast
looks more like a 5-star hotel than it does a bed and breakfast.
Thank you.
Which
We tried. That's what we're shooting.
Which is a compliment. Is a compliment.
Sure, yes.
That dining room is beautiful.
Oh, that's
I wouldn't. Anyone listening here shouldn't hesitate at all to. I'm going to call you after I hang up, after we're off the show, and maybe we can book something, because
Sure,
that's really impressive.
you should see the rooms. The fireplace is two-sided. I mean, the jacuzzi. I mean, I can't say and clean, immaculate. And I'm not. These folks are not a sponsor of this show. All right.
No.
I invited them on only because you know how much I like talking about
Watch out, guys.
good restaurants. You know how much I like talking about good restaurants and nice places within a tank full of gas away. And this place really hit me. And I'm looking forward to going back with Barbara and enjoying it. And hopefully I don't need to have an umbrella. But I mean, no matter what, no matter where you go this year, this summer is like so far. I don't know. I don't know what the heck is going on. But I just want to compliment the both of you for people who had nothing to do with the hospitality business, to do what you're doing and to do it as well as you're doing and to be recognized by your peers. TripAdvisor is very hard to get high ratings from. And boy, you guys are right up the top of the heap. And I think it's absolutely incredible. Is there any thoughts of it? I'm sorry.
We owe that to our guests. Our guests have really, they have left reviews.
Oh, shucks.
And that's, we owe that to. We have a good group of guests that come, and we have to say we thank them for the. I met this fellow from Worcester. His name was Dino, and I loved the kid. I felt like I knew him for my whole life. I was hoping we were going to be able to stay a couple of more days just so I could hang with him. Good people, good people. You can mingle. If you want to be alone, you want to lock yourself up in a beautiful room, that's your business. But sitting by the big fireplace right in front of your office, Chrissy, and just having a glass of wine, that speaks volumes. It really does. In today's day and age, instead of being hurried and rushed around, it's very, very, very nice.
So being the way I love to eat, you serve lunch and dinner also?
No.
Oh, just breakfast.
No.
So that beautiful dining room is breakfast only?
Todd has to take a nap in the afternoon.
That's right.
I was just asked this morning, why don't you serve dinner or lunch in this beautiful dining room from a guest just this morning? And I had to tell them that I could do that in my spare time, when I have it. And we laugh.
Hey, before, I'd be remiss if I didn't say hello to Tony, who helps you guys. What a nice man. He's a gentleman. He bends over backwards to help out. And I think it's fantastic. I have nothing but compliments. And from the outside looking in, you say, oh, yeah, they got that made. They're living right here. They don't have to even get in their car to go to work. I mean, they're not fighting the expressway in Boston.
That's
Chrissy,
a plus.
you were telling me a lot of your visitors are from the Boston metro area. A lot of people
They are.
Our show is being broadcast not only on Facebook and on YouTube, but we're also on WCAP, and that signal carries into Boston. And we have a lot of people that are listening in to the show, besides watching it on YouTube, and it's on demand. So when you get off the air, if you want to see how your interview went, you can watch it anytime. If you get up in the middle of the night, Todd, and you're looking for something to do, go to YouTube or Facebook and watch the Sicilian Corner. This is our 22nd year, and had a lot of fun with us. Met some nice people like yourselves. And again, the only purpose that I want to get across is I just want people to be aware of your facility. You have a website?
Yes.
And what is that?
StonehillInn.com.
Oh, that's a hard one. Wow. I don't know if I can remember that one, Stephen. You know,
You'll get it.
that's right. And I want people to look at some of the remarks that people have left on their website. And I think you're going to be convinced that you should really give this a try, because it's very close to Mount Mansfield. They got the gondola and they got the auto road. Unfortunately, the weather wasn't conducive for either one. So we're looking forward to going back. We do have a bear story, right, guys? We have a bear that lives on site, just about.
Yeah.
Do you have a name for him? Barbara wanted to know.
The neighborhood probably does, but I don't know. We just know her by her white patch on her chest.
Yeah, I had a chance to see that up close and personal, man. She was like 90 feet away from us. It was quite an experience. I don't know, Lou, what kind of conditioner she uses on her fur, but she looked beautiful, man.
Yeah, good
what
shape.
a shine! Holy cow!
It's the honey
Yeah, but beautiful. It's the honey
and the
That's
picnic
That's
baskets.
what makes it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In closing, is there anything either one of you would like to say to our Sicilian Corner listeners?
Just come see us. We would
Yeah.
love to have you.
All right.
You have to
All
come
right.
back.
And
You have to come back.
Yeah, we will. We will. I definitely. We discussed it. We were in the car driving home, and I have a tendency to book our trips in January. I go every month. I pick a place that we're going to go to, or at least we talk about going to. And, my reservation with you is done back in January or early February. And I have to say, I made a good choice. That's
Thank
all
you.
I'm going to say.
Thank you so much.
Your hospitality, I felt like I've known the two of you for years. And once again, thank you for joining us on the Sicilian Corner. Todd, you got a lot to do. Get going. I'll see you guys. Have a wonderful weekend.
Thank
thank
you so
you.
much.
Yeah.
Nice to
everyone.
meet you.
Ciao.
Take care.
Take care. So, you and Laura, I can see you and Laura. I can see you and Laura. Let's go to break, Lo.
Ciao, this is Esther of You, Me, and Sicily. I want to talk to you about Tommy Amin and the great staff at Butcher Boy Market. Families, foodies, and home chefs come together at Butcher Boy to talk good food and create traditions. They offer the best in quality cuts of beef, pork, lamb, poultry, and restaurant-style steaks and chops. Produce? All of their produce is hand-selected to complement any meal or even to make it your main course. Their deli serves fresh roast beef, turkey, and beautiful imported Italian cold cuts, cheeses, and antipasto. And don't forget the Butcher Boy Bakery, featuring sweet delectables from all over the state, as well as their very own bakery. That's Butcher Boy, where the secret to a great steak is, of course, the steak. Located at 1077 Osgood Street in North Andover, Massachusetts, in the Butcher Boy Plaza. Ciao!
This is David from the Sicilian Corner. You know, Mike, Tom, and I love to go to Salisbury Beach, but we love different things and can never agree where to go. Tom likes the casual family-style dining with the great Italian cuisine, Capri's seaside Italian kitchen and pizzeria. Me? I love the elegant romantic vibe Sea Glass with the amazing view and terrific menu, with prices that make it the place you want to visit each and every week. Mike loves a drink in his hand and a cool ocean breeze right off the surf and the rhythms of a cooler reggae band. We all know Mike loves Bob Marley tunes at Surfside. Who doesn't love a great show? National acts, comedy, regional favorites, and the beautiful and intimate Blue Ocean Concert Hall. Lucky for us, Atlantic Hospitality is the host of all of these great places, and they treat everyone like they are Mike Lamazzo. Best of all, we never have to choose. Park the car once and all this fun is right at your fingertips. You can have it all in the heart of Salisbury Beach. Find out all the ways you can have a great night at Salisbury Beach at northshorepavilion.com. And Mike, Tom, and I will see you there.
This is Tom Zappala. Located in the heart of downtown Haverhill, The Haverhill Beef Company is a full-service, old-fashioned butcher shop and meat market that continues to be a valued family tradition since 1952. Peter and Monica Carboni's Haverhill Beef offers individualized service from an outstanding selection of marinated sirloin tips, homemade sausage, marinated chicken, and thick, juicy Chairman Reserve steaks. Your family deserves the best, so call Peter at 978-374-4795 or visit their website at www.haverhillbeef.com.
Hi, this is Mike, and I would like to tell you about the Deborah Care Law Offices, a firm that is focused on estate planning, probate, trust administration, and elder law issues. You will feel comfortable discussing important issues concerning both you and your loved ones, as well as having the information you need to make an informed decision about your family's future. How do I know? Because I'm a client of Dan Deborah Care. If you want to have peace of mind knowing that your loved ones are protected, call Deborah Care Law Offices today. In Massachusetts, 978-686-4645. In New Hampshire, 603-894-4141.
At Catadella Funeral Home, we reinvest in our business to provide your family with the best facilities. It begins with a beautifully landscaped exterior, parking for 250 vehicles, and a comfortable and inviting access to our renovated interior. Funerals can be costly, so you should review and compare plans to make sure you receive services that are fairly priced. I invite you to experience the Catadella difference in cost, facility, and service.
Catadella's, honoring and celebrating the lives of the people we loved, providing exceptional care since 1929.
Italian artisan cuisine combines simple, fresh ingredients with time-honored preparation to create an incredible culinary experience. At Tuscan Kitchen, located in Salem's historic Depot District, talented chefs prepare everything in-house from scratch for all to see. Guests enjoy their meal literally in our kitchen as food is prepared right in front of you. Wood ovens burn from morning till night, roasting vegetables, baking bread, and firing delightful thin-crust pizzas. Prime steaks are seared on a wood grill. A rotisserie slowly roasts marinated whole chickens and lamb, while a pasta maker creates fresh fettuccine. More than just artisan cuisine, Tuscan Kitchen features the wine bar, live entertainment, weekly wine tastings, and elegant private dining and event space. Call 603-952-4875 or visit TuscanKitchen.com to make a reservation and learn more about the culinary adventure that awaits. In Italy, cooking is an art form. Tuscan Kitchen. Experience artisan Italian.
Orthopedics Northeast and Essex Orthopedics have joined forces as Mobility Bone and Joint Institute to bring improved access and outstanding medical care. While our name has changed, our dedication to exceptional care remains the same as it has for the past 30 years. Same location, 16 Pelham Road, Salem, New Hampshire.
This is Cindy.
And Mike Kunstler,
owners and operators of Four Oaks Country Club and Grazie Italian Restaurant in Drake, Massachusetts.
Grazie Italian Restaurant is the hidden gem of the Merrimack Valley.
Why is that?
We have an incredible chef, Oscar Figueroa.
In the words of local famous chef and restaurant owner Lydia Shire,
Oscar thrives on hard work.
He is capable and gifted.
No one makes better food. Scallops, seared to perfection.
House-made ravioli with farm-fresh local corn.
And buttery, tender, lazy man's lobster, just to name a few.
You have to come experience Grazie Italian Restaurant for yourself.
Grazie Italian Restaurant, located at Four Oaks Country Club, 80 Meadow Creek Drive in Drake, Massachusetts. Hope to see you soon.
Have I news for you? The doctor's sure I'm way overdue. Wait till she finds out my girlfriend is too. That's why the gentleman is a champ.
Not bad. Not bad. You've done this before.
Oh, my goodness.
Unbelievable.
That was recorded at the Blue Ocean Music Hall in Salisbury.
Cool. They did a nice job.
Oh,
Our friends at Atlantic Hospitality.
Yeah. Atlantic Hospitality has to be,
we
coincidentally, happens to be a sponsor of the Sicilian Corner.
Well, they do an outstanding job. I love it up there. And I've had a few shows up there, and that was one of them.
Ladies and gentlemen, Stephen Savio.
Good morning.
Like I said earlier, I've known Stephen now. I met him 1997, 1998, something like that. Why don't you tell folks where we met?
Oh, I don't even know if it's still up there.
It's not.
Promises to Keep.
Yeah.
The
They were doing a
wedding
wedding
showcase,
showcase.
yeah.
Mhm.
And that was the beginning. I know that, and you were very kind, and you took a chance, and I've been very fortunate for the past 26 years to be able to entertain tens of thousands of people.
I know. And you're a mainstay at the Feast of the Three Saints. And as you know, this is the 100th. And you're going to be appearing this year.
Twice.
Where?
So the first show is
I don't even know. Twice. Okay, twice. Louis, twice.
Twice.
Not once.
So
twice.
we have
paid twice.
They like it. They like it so much they named it twice.
We're gonna be with this. I'm gonna be with my friends in the Sea Breeze Band, and Elio and Chris and Paul and Vinny, and
you guys have been together, huh?
Oh
gosh,
we've been together at least 15 years now. But
easy.
We're gonna do a show together on the stage for maybe an hour, I think it is, and then
a little over an hour.
And then, however, Mike, I'll stay there from as long as you want. So there's no such thing as a time limit. I was just picking a number. So after that show is over,
get it out of your system.
What I'm getting from this is he's getting paid for one appearance for an hour.
After that show is over, then we're gonna do like Superman and do a quick change, and I'm gonna set up like the old days
when you and I did the shows on Connor Street.
Yeah,
we had such a good time. You remember that when that happened?
Yes.
I said, you know something? I said, I'd like to use you, but in a different way.
Okay.
I'd like to put you in front of the society, and it's busy. I mean, there's a lot of people. So I says, you're self-contained, which you are. Your sound equipment is 100% the best.
Thank you.
And he gets out there with a microphone. Well, everybody stopped. Nobody was walking up the street. Everybody just congested. It was like a roadblock. And my little Aunt Cammie, God bless her soul, I don't think she stood 5 foot. You know, she had the bun in her hair, you know, and all that. And she loves this guy. So Stephen spots her and goes over and sings the song to her. And God bless her. I can't tell you how many times she would bring that up. She would tell us all the time, oh, Stephen, come over and sang to us, you know. Blah, 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 blah. I mean,
it's a lot of wonderful memories.
But there was just an idea you and I had, and I'm glad they're going to try it again this year at the feast. And people love it.
I love it.
Close and personal.
I love it. I always have loved being with the audience.
I know you do. You're a people person. You're going to be at the St. Anthony's feast also, right?
Yes, Sunday night.
Sunday night, big night.
Sunday night, 6 to 11, and it is, you know, every feast has their own special tradition and wonderful theatrics, you know, with you guys with the cannons and the vada and
the Fisherman's Feast with the statue, the girl coming out the window,
right? And then St. Anthony's with the feast with the saint marching down.
It's beautiful,
and right to the stage, and then they drop the confetti, and it's just you can't duplicate those experiences anywhere else.
But unfortunately, what's happening because of cost and everything associated with it, police protection, fire department, DPW, you go on and on and on. The cost associated with Louis, running a feast is going through the ceiling.
Astounding, I can imagine.
I mean, we used to have 11
just details alone.
11 feasts in Boston not too long ago. Now I believe we're down to 4. The rest are all processions. There's nothing wrong with processions, but the people that were really dedicated and into it, they're getting old and they can't keep that pace. And a lot of them are dying off, just like supporters of the Feast of the Three Saints. People that were mainstays that I would see every year. I don't see them anymore because for a whole bunch of reasons. But you have become everybody in the Merrimack Valley, I think, because of your mannerisms and the way you treat people. You know, we went on, Al Martino came to one of his shows, and we're standing together and watching. And he ended up, and this was a quote by Al, and it's on your website.
Oh, my goodness. It might be one of the nicest things anybody's ever said to me.
It says, Al Martino was quoted as saying, "That man has a set of pipes."
From Al Martino. Wow.
From Al Martino. And you know how close we were.
I love those stories.
I mean, we had such a freaking good time. And you even quoted me on your website many, many, many years ago. And I was quoted as saying, "Steve is a true gentleman, constantly successful in entertaining people of all ages." That's what he wrote. So that's what I had to say. Luke, you know what I mean?
That cost me a few dollars, too.
That's right.
Yeah, that's happened to me, too.
couple of meals. How did you get into entertaining?
So when I was 9 years old, it was a Sunday, and I was on my back.
What time?
I don't know. It was in the
Sunday.
It was
partly
afternoon.
Cloudy, partly cloudy.
You asked me a question.
Well,
I'm trying to answer it.
I'm playing Tommy. I'm interrupting it.
The short story is, the day Elvis Presley died, I was watching TV, and it came on the news, and it said Elvis Presley passed away.
Yeah.
So I knew that my father had a ton of records downstairs. I went downstairs and I searched through them, and I looked for an Elvis Presley record. The record that I pulled out was the Aloha from Hawaii.
Beautiful.
Album. And I put it on the record player and I started playing it. And I started singing to all those songs on the record. Every day after school, I'd come home.
Practice.
After I did my homework, I learned every single song that Elvis Presley recorded.
You do a great job on them.
Well,
you
thank
really
you.
do.
And then as time, the one regret I have is that going through school, I wish I had the guidance or even the foresight to start at productions and shows and singing and things like that. And, you know, who knows? Things could have been, I could have been Al Martino, or I could have been somebody else. But with that being said, I'm very content in my life.
You got a wonderful wife, Laura.
Oh, my kids.
You've got two children that are phenomenal.
It's beautiful.
Do either one of them have any aspirations to get into singing or music? Or
so, not my son.
Okay.
My daughter, she can sing. In fact, oh boy, what a story! I did a show last year down in Reading. They put on the summer shows, the towns.
Yeah,
so, okay,
yeah.
We're doing a show. Then when she was first born, before my son was born, I used to sing to her the Kermit the Frog song.
Really? Okay.
Something about rainbows.
Yeah.
Why are there so many rainbows?
Yeah.
Anyways, she came to the show and she started singing it with me.
Oh,
that was it. I was a mess.
Yeah.
And thank God I had glasses on. And she came, she's hugging me, and it was,
geez, that's beautiful.
It was very emotional. And I don't like to get that emotional in general, but yeah, so it's she doesn't do it much, but she could if she wanted to. But you know what? You can't force people into a direction. You have to let them find their own way.
Absolutely. What kind of songs are you going to play at the feast?
Oh my goodness!
What do you have on the venue?
All the Italian favorites. What?
I'm laughing because when I first met you at Promises to
Oh, that's true. I know. What you gonna say?
I said to you, I asked you, I'm interested in hiring you. I said, but can you sing any Italian songs? No. I says, well, it's an Italian feast. I says, can you learn 2 songs between now and then? He says, honest, Mike, I will.
I
And
did.
now you got it. I mean, you do quite a bit.
I don't know. I'm very fortunate that I can take a song, listen to it, write it out phonetically, and learn it. So dozens.
That's real.
Yeah, that's what I
Dozens
was
of
going to
songs.
ask you. Do you have the Italian language? Or you just
I
can
do
you
not
just-
speak
yeah.
Italian.
You know the swear words.
Well, you taught me them, but I can learn. In fact, one song I'm learning that I spoke to Elio, who's the band leader of Sea Breeze and my dear friend. So an entertainer I never had heard of. His name's Claudio Villa. He's
An
an
Irish kid.
He was an Italian singer. Phenomenal.
Yeah.
Phenomenal.
Yeah.
He sings this song called Il Tuo Mondo. Not Il Mondo.
Okay.
Il Tuo Mondo. Claudio Villa.
Okay.
YouTube it.
I will.
It is a song. It's a perfect song for me.
Yeah.
I love it.
Good.
People love it.
I love it already, and I never heard it.
I'm learning that song,
All right.
and I'm hoping to have that song
For the feast.
for the feast.
I look forward to it. Listen, we're going to take a break.
Oh, please.
Louis, what is it?
I said, please.
Oh, please. All right.
Thank you.
Lou, why don't we take a quick break? And we'll be right back, everybody. Stephen Savio.
Ciao, this is Esther of You, Me, and Sicily. I want to talk to you about Tommy Amin and the great staff at Butcher Boy Market. Families, foodies, and home chefs come together at Butcher Boy to talk good food and create traditions. They offer the best in quality cuts of beef, pork, lamb, poultry, and restaurant-style steaks and chops. Produce? All of their produce is hand-selected to complement any meal or even to make it your main course. Their deli serves fresh roast beef, turkey, and beautiful imported Italian cold cuts, cheeses, and antipasto. And don't forget the Butcher Boy Bakery, featuring sweet delectables from all over the state, as well as their very own bakery. That's Butcher Boy, where the secret to a great steak is, of course, the steak. Located at 1077 Osgood Street in North Andover, Massachusetts, in the Butcher Boy Plaza. Ciao!
This is David from the Sicilian Corner. You know, Mike, Tom, and I love to go to Salisbury Beach, but we love different things and can never agree where to go. Tom likes the casual family-style dining with the great Italian cuisine, Capri's Seaside Italian Kitchen and Pizzeria. Me? I love the elegant romantic vibe Sea Glass with the amazing view and terrific menu, with prices that make it the place you want to visit each and every week. Mike loves a drink in his hand and a cool ocean breeze right off the surf and the rhythms of a cooler reggae band. We all know Mike loves Bob Marley tunes at Surfside. Who doesn't love a great show? National acts, comedy, regional favorites, and the beautiful and intimate Blue Ocean Concert Hall. Lucky for us, Atlantic Hospitality is the host of all of these great places, and they treat everyone like they are Mike Lamazzo. Best of all, we never have to choose. Park the car once and all this fun is right at your fingertips. You can have it all in the heart of Salisbury Beach. Find out all the ways you can have a great night at Salisbury Beach at northshorepavilion.com. And Mike, Tom, and I will see you there.
This is Tom Zappala. Located in the heart of downtown Haverhill, the Haverhill Beef Company is a full-service, old-fashioned butcher shop and meat market that continues to be a valued family tradition since 1952. Peter and Monica Carboni's Haverhill Beef offers individualized service from an outstanding selection of marinated sirloin tips, homemade sausage, marinated chicken, and thick, juicy Chairman Reserve steaks. Your family deserves the best, so call Peter at 978-374-4795 or visit their website at www.haverhillbeef.com.
Hi, this is Mike, and I would like to tell you about the Deborah Care Law Offices, a firm that is focused on estate planning, probate, trust administration, and elder law your issues. You will feel comfortable discussing important issues concerning both you and your loved ones, as well as having the information you need to make an informed decision about your family's future. How do I know? Because I'm a client of Dan Deborah Care. If you want to have peace of mind knowing that your loved ones are protected, call Deborah Care Law Offices today. In Massachusetts, 978-686-4645. In New Hampshire, 603-894-4141.
At Catadella Funeral Home, we reinvest in our business to provide your family with the best facilities. It begins with a beautifully landscaped exterior, parking for 250 vehicles, and a comfortable and inviting access to our renovated interior. Funerals can be costly, so you should review and compare plans to make sure you receive services that are fairly priced. I invite you to experience the Catadella difference in cost, facility, and service.
Catadella's honoring and celebrating the lives of the people we loved, providing exceptional care since 1929.
Italian artisan cuisine combines simple, fresh ingredients with time-honored preparation to create an incredible culinary experience. At Tuscan Kitchen, located in Salem's historic Depot District, talented chefs prepare everything in-house from scratch for all to see. Guests enjoy their meal literally in our kitchen as food is prepared right in front of you. Wood ovens burn from morning till night, roasting vegetables, baking bread, and firing delightful thin-crust pizzas. Prime steaks are seared on a wood grill. A rotisserie slowly roasts marinated whole chickens and lamb, while a pasta maker creates fresh fettuccine. More than just artisan cuisine, Tuscan Kitchen features the wine bar, live entertainment, weekly wine tastings, and elegant private dining and event space. Call 603-952-4875 or visit TuscanKitchen.com to make a reservation and learn more about the culinary adventure that awaits. In Italy, cooking is an art form. Tuscan Kitchen. Experience artisan Italian.
Orthopedics Northeast and Essex Orthopedics have joined forces as Mobility Bone and Joint Institute to bring improved access and outstanding medical care. While our name has changed, our dedication to exceptional care remains the same as it has for the past 30 years. Same location, 16 Pelham Road, Salem, New Hampshire.
This is Cindy,
And Mike Kunstler.
owners and operators of Four Oaks Country Club and Grazie Italian Restaurant in Drake, Massachusetts.
Grazie Italian Restaurant is the hidden gem of the Merrimack Valley.
Why is that?
We have an incredible chef, Oscar Figueroa.
In the words of local famous chef and restaurant owner Lydia Shire,
Oscar thrives on hard work.
he is capable and gifted.
No one makes better food. Scallops seared to perfection,
House-made ravioli with farm-fresh local corn.
and buttery tender lazy man's lobster, just to name a few.
You have to come experience Grazie Italian Restaurant for yourself.
Grazie Italian Restaurant, located at Four Oaks Country Club, 80 Meadow Creek Drive in Drake, Massachusetts. Hope to see you soon.
I know that voice. Not bad, right?
It's been a while since I've listened. I don't listen to what I sing, but it's been a while since I've heard those songs singing.
Well, it's a good thing. Like I said, you've created a good reputation, a fantastic reputation, and you have some people to thank for that. And I believe one of them is on the phone with us right now. Hello.
Hello, Steve.
Hello.
Roger Trudell. How you doing, buddy?
Oh, good, Roger. How are you, sir?
No, Tony.
Well, Mike says, somebody that helped you along the way with singing. I've never heard you sing, but damn it, I know how good a carpenter you are.
Oh, well, I am, you, sir, are the utmost stair person, finish work person I ever met. I wish I had met you 20 years ago, because then maybe I would be a little bit better. But thank you. I can hold a tune. But the fact that you're calling in and saying hello means a lot to me, Roger.
Again, we haven't kept up, and I'm sorry about that.
That's okay.
But life happens, and I understand you bought your uncle's business.
Yes. Yes. It's been 13 years now.
Wow. Yeah. Is that been that long?
Yes.
Wow. Mike, I just want to let you know that, and you know me, over the years, I have offered my intelligence or my skills to anybody that want to learn stair building.
Yeah.
Steve was the only person that took me up on that offer.
Oh, and it's you don't know how many times
Comes in handy.
It saves me, or not saves me, but just allows me to do the job without pulling my hair out. The one thing, Roger, I remember you taught me, and I use it all the time.
All right, hang on. I got to clear Roger for the line here. Roger, thanks for the call. You can finish that thought, but I got to clear
Roger,
the line.
I'll talk to you later, Rod.
Thank you for the call, Roger.
We have another caller?
No, I got to clear the line so the caller can get in.
Oh, okay. What happened, just so our listeners know, I had made arrangements with your good friend, Tony Pace.
Oh, Mr. Pace.
To give you a call. So I told him, I gave him a time, and I know we had a call. I assumed that it was Tony.
Wow.
But unfortunately, Tony's had a real tight schedule, and he says, Mikey, so I'll be more than happy to do it. And just bear with me.
If he can, great. If he, I have Tony's contact information. We do text or message every now and then.
He always asks about you.
Oh, and in fact, the music that you're hearing with me singing,
is that recorded in his studio?
Tony produced it before he moved to Las Vegas.
Yeah,
and it was, again, every person that you put me in contact with has just helped me along the way. And Tony got me in contact with Eve Dakota.
Yeah, I remember.
And I used to play up at the Indian Head and down in.
You love playing up there.
Oh my goodness!
You were in your glory in that atmosphere.
The people. I have been very fortunate, Mike.
You treat people the way you want to be treated, and something that speaks volumes. It really does. And I'm not blowing smoke.
No,
but you have a talent, and you were rough around the edges. You fine-tuned it, and you keep fine-tuning it, and it comes across extremely well. That's why you're freaking busy. I mean, you got like 9 gigs between now and October. I mean, that's quite a.
It's yes.
Topsfield Fair. He's doing 3 shows.
Nice.
So I'm very fortunate.
You get free parking too?
I get free parking.
Yes. Do you sing country?
I like country music. Old country music. So on my vehicles and in my work on my XM radio station is Willie's Roadhouse.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
I love Conway Twitty and George Jones.
Absolutely.
And Mickey Gilley and Merle Haggard. I mean, so yeah, I have some Roger Miller. Oh, I love Roger Miller. So I have
some Elvis in there. You'll have him. It'll be great.
I have a wide variety of music that I sing, and 90% of the music that I do sing is what I listen to. So I love hearing it. I just love it, and I can put my own little twist on it here and there.
Yeah,
but
I wanted to ask you, what's the Elvis song that gets you going viscerally?
Good question.
What's the Elvis song that just really hits you when you hear the first couple notes and you go, "Oh yeah"?
The Wonder of You.
Okay.
I love The Wonder of You, and Trilogy.
Wow.
These songs are just Elvis. He was a very complicated individual.
Yeah, you could say that.
They all think he was just a country bumpkin. In fact, the Elvis movie, I don't know if you saw it or not.
I did.
I enjoyed it very much. But, even his manager called him a country bumpkin or something like that. But
that guy did him no favors, the Colonel. Did him no favors
No,
whatsoever.
But anyway, just all that type of music.
Have you been to Memphis?
I have been to Memphis in 1998.
Sun Studio?
I went to Sun Studios.
It's amazing how small that was.
I recorded something at Sun Studio.
Get out.
Yeah, they had, it was
I know. I know what you're talking about.
I recorded a song. In fact, I think I recorded Trilogy at Sun Studios. And you know, I haven't been there for a long time, and I know it's changed dramatically since then. But I would be willing to go back.
Of course, you went to Graceland, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
you know, it's wonderful. It's just you
Memphis,
can't duplicate it any other place in the world.
Memphis is, in my opinion, an interesting city. It really is. I mean, food wise, staying at the PBD Hotel, for instance, and
I went there.
watching the ducks come off the
down.
elevator.
Yep, that was funny.
I'd like to know what that guy puts down, like for his job occupation, like when he goes to do his taxes. He gets off the elevator. He's got this big plume hat, and he's got the baton, and the ducks are all lined up behind him. And he walks, and the ducks are in a straight line. He brings them over to the pond.
Right.
He watches them play for a while. Then he blows his whistle. They line up again. It gets back on their own elevator and off
to the roof.
Up to the roof.
Yeah.
He's a duck wrangler.
I'm driving down 213 coming down here this morning. Right?
Yeah.
So I got the Elvis station on Sirius.
Sure.
And they played a song. I don't know if you even remember or you even know of it. It's called I'm a Steamroller.
Oh, yeah. Steamroller Blues.
Steamroller Blues.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm driving down 213. I'm having the greatest old time singing along with it. People driving by must have thought I was freaking dead or drunk or something. But I had a ball with that.
Oh.
I grew up. I'm older, much older than you.
You look better, though.
I grew up with his music, and it was just a delight. Nancy Patera says she loves the trilogy by Elvis. Yep. Perry Coughlin is saying hello, and he's
hello.
Nice, cool Texas. Yeah. What do you think it is, Lou, there
it's 115. I get no idea what it is down there. Every time I've been there, it's hot.
Now that the Sicilian Corner is back on and you're the producer,
yes.
Do I see any beef jerky in our future?
They're not making beef jerky anymore, but maybe we can get you some beef.
Oh, who's not making beef jerky?
Nolan Ryan beef.
Oh, right. They're not making beef. That was delicious.
Yeah, I know.
The jerky man.
They ran into cow supply problems, believe it or not. If I remember the story correctly.
Cow supply problems.
Beef supply problems.
Well, yeah. Well, Nancy was saying that we were talking about promises to keep. It's the Vineyard now.
The venue is still there. They just changed the name?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
I don't get up that way very often.
No, of course not. It's New Hampshire.
I don't have a problem with New Hampshire.
You don't like New Hampshire.
No, now stop that. I'm at the Tuscan Village all the time.
Have you sang it for Joe Farrell?
I have not. Maybe you want to get on that.
As a matter.
You could tour the Tuscan kitchen facilities. You could do an absolute summer tour.
I could see you on a early Sunday evening on the lake. All right.
I live
with that smile.
I live several minutes from there. So
I know you do.
I'll be there. Just all I'll say is get in the car because we're ready to go.
Where else? You could go to Newburyport. You could go to what?
I love Newburyport.
Yeah.
My wife and I go there all the time. My goodness. The restaurant, that's where we go. The Tuscan place on the water. Oh, my goodness. So wonderful.
I gather by that you like it.
It's fantastic.
What can you tell our listeners, because we only have a few minutes left, about your show and what you're going to do at the feast? I'd like to. You have a list already made out?
So the funny thing is I always prepare for a show.
I know you do.
Because I always get very nervous before a show. Always.
No, I didn't expect you to say that.
Always. I'm always very nervous.
That's good, though. It keeps you sharp.
There are sometimes I'm
everybody
afraid.
Gets nervous.
Sometimes I don't even want to get out of the car.
Get out.
But I always do.
Why don't you call me?
My
I'll hold
wife,
your hand.
My wife helps me tremendously. And my bandmates help me tremendously. But anyway.
And that hasn't gone away all these years?
Because they say it's because you care so much. You want to do such a good job. But anyhow, I always prepare a song list for the show.
Yep.
And the wheels usually fall off about the second or third song. And then I just start changing things. And
musicians love it.
And then, if I see the crowd is different or I see somebody and I'm like, oh, I know they like this song, so I'll throw that song in. And then if I prepared 15 songs, I might only sing 7 of them. and then I put something else in.
You
So
look at the band, you go, "Do you know In the Ghetto?"
So, no, the band. At least I know enough to not call a song that they can't play.
Yeah.
So, because there's many songs that they know that I don't, and there's many songs that I know that they don't. So we have a mutual respect that we don't
kind of have to.
Yes, but when I'll be on the ground level with the crowd,
That you can do anything you
then
want.
I can. I'll just make sure it's not the same.
You'll be roaming around like a chicken.
I will with
Whoosh.
my Candyman bag.
Candyman bag. You still do that?
Oh my goodness, why wouldn't I? It's a fantastic treat. Because if they don't like me singing, at least they got a piece of candy. They're happy.
That's true.
It's okay if you don't want to reveal it, but what's the encore song at the feast? We're far enough in advance here.
I don't know if I'd never have really had an encore song.
No.
You know,
you'd look at me and I'd put my hands up. Two more.
Yeah. And then
that would be
Mike,
it.
I mean, no encores. Mike's getting off the stage.
So typically if I end the show, usually with the band, we end the show with My Way.
Oh, of course. Yep.
But last night we played in Stoneham, and they were all prepared for My Way, and I called for Summer Wind because it was a beautiful night, and they're all looking at me.
Last night was perfect.
Yeah. So, and we ended with Summer Wind. I like to always try and do A Man Without Love by Engelbert Humperdinck.
Yep.
That was the first song I ever sang in front of people at the North Shore Music Theater.
Wow.
In the show of shows.
Yeah.
The first time you sang in front of people was the North Shore Music Theater?
Yes.
Okay.
It was like a
Jumped right
showcase, though, wasn't
it was basically a karaoke contest.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
That they took from multiple restaurants, put together 20 members, and did the show. It's called Show of Shows. I did it 2 or 3 years.
Hey, listen, all I'm going to say is we're closing out here.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you for coming in.
Thank you for having me. I look forward to seeing you all.
Have a wonderful weekend, everybody. Enjoy and stay safe.
Una musica dolce suonava soltanto per me.